We're going to take a look at this game here, and we're gonna simulate this one. So we've got our guys here. Everybody's doing well. I mean, that last game was kind of insane. Locked in here for EVE Online for the start. So we'll hope that that holds up. Everybody looks good. Let's play some baseball in Orlando for the final game of this series. So we got pummeled the first two. And if you saw the last part, we absolutely crushed Orlando in the last one. I think the score was something like 17-2. So we'll see how we do in this one. A night game on the road in Florida. So we'll see how she goes. Hope for good things. EVE Online on the mound for us. I did not check the starter for Orlando, but you can check the starters for both teams right now as we give you a look at the lineups. And the Orlando Neon ready to get this ball game underway. And we'll do that right now as Headlights stands in. Echo Dot starting the ball game here from the Orlando Neon. 4.8 ERA and a foul ball there for Headlights. And she's going to swing at that, take it to left field. It's going to be in there for a single. Headlights in there. Here's behind. Had a heck of a game last night rather. Fouls that one. 0-1. Alright, that one's up. Back is the runner on the check there. Well, this team, Orlando looking to take 3 of 4 from a very hot Detroit team. Detroit trying to have more of a repeat of last night. That's not going to happen with the strikeout there. Echo Dot. Now getting ready to pitch to Math Books. And she'll take that one. Trying to scream one right out of this ballpark. And that's not going to do it. Back is the runner. Echo checking on Detroit early. Trying to mitigate that aggression. Another strikeout for Echo Dot. 2 gone. And here's Charlie Angels. Checking on the runner again is Echo. Now getting ready, set pitches to Charlie, and that one's in there. Finally running. And in there with the stolen base, which I don't do. Only the CPU does that to me. And there's another strike there to... Alright. Well, here's Charlie with a couple strikes on her. And strikes out. Echo able to get herself out of trouble. And here come the Neon on offense. Well, EVE on the mound in this one. ERA just over 6. I cannot read the full name of this ball player because I put too much text there. And unfortunately, they are aboard as EVE gives up a leadoff hit. Here's Palm Trees. Wearing the number 54 in this one. EVE with a couple of strikes. Trying to take care of Trees. And Palm Trees cut down on the strikeout. Coconuts everywhere, of course. It's a player I should have, Coco. Uh-oh, that's going to be trouble. Big trouble. EVE Online gives up a towering shot there. And just like that, the Orlando Neon, venting a little frustration from last night's loss, are out to an early lead in this one. Well, here's Tide Pools. 2-0 early. This crowd hyped about seeing their home team take the lead in this one. Going, of course, for the series win is Orlando, as Eve Online gives up a walk to Tide Pools. And, you know, for a team that has struggled as much as these guys have, as Hallie Comet stands in and swings and misses there, even count. Here's Eve Online to Peels. Swinging a drive foul. I was going to say that might be playable, not quite. Staying alive here easily. Just putting up a fight no longer. There's Eve Online with the strikeout. Well, making progress here. Eve Online with another first pitch strike. Sorry, I'm trying to read names. Sometimes I just can't do it. But it doesn't matter because that's it. 2 runs there on the home run as we move to the second inning in this ball game. Well, Piper Piping had a game last night. She's looking to have another today. Echo Dot stands in. And struggling to find the zone. There's a strike. That one's got a chance to get through, and it will. So Piper is aboard to lead off inning number 2. And that, of course, will bring up Barry Blend. Hitting well after coming over from the free agent pool. I don't know who Barry Blend originally... I wish you could look at the player's history in this ball game. Oh, caught stealing his Piper. That hurts. All they need now is a strikeout, and Echo looks like she's the gal. And she is. And there go the victory. 2 gone just like that. And that's going to bring up Candy Corn. Nobody on. 2 are gone. That pitch was low. 1-1. Candy Corn swinging a miss. Echo Dot. And Candy pops it up. Plenty of time, plenty of room, and that's going to do it for Detroit. In the second, still down 2-0. Eve Online comes to the mound. Well, here we go. Eve Online trying to do some trouble there to Grumpy Gills, who was one of the only players to have good success in last night's contest. Had a few hits against the starter, Alley Katz, and there's a strikeout for Eve. But Grumpy able to get a couple of hits there against Alley Katz, and also able to put something together against Elevator as the defense is able to make the play there. And the catcher in this ball game stands in the box. It is volleyball as she grounds one up the middle. The play not in time as she legs that one out. Well, volleyball stands at first. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Justice someone standing in. I had Justice League in the on our team, but she got scooped up, I think, after we released her. And Eve trying to get out of this inning to Peels. Bananas runner goes. Pitch fouled away. There goes again. Pitch. Infield fly. Gone is somebody on some kind of play. That gets Detroit out of it. We go to inning number 3. Alright. Well, Detroit trying to get something going. Not going to happen with that kind of a swing. And might do it with that one as Windswept Hair is able to sweep a single right up the middle. And that's going to bring up Peels as Pretend is spending her second game in the dugout, taking a bit of a rest. She has caught very well. Peels is evolving and has done all right against opposing pitchers, but not doing so today. And that's going to bring you back to the top of the order for Headlights. Echo Dot trying to keep her lead. And there's a strike. 1-1. And 2-1 after the ball there. Ella evens, or Echo, excuse me, evens the dot, the count. I can't talk. And there's an out. That's all they needed. Almost a double play. Not quite. Well, here's behind with a couple runners gone. Lots of traits beeping and bopping around, so things are going to heat up behind the plate. Well, behind is ahead in the count with a heck of a count. So Echo getting ready, looks in, checks on the runner, which is an errant throw. Runner's going to go for second. Runner's going to go for third. The throw is going to come across the diamond and be held. Couple of bases gained, and now there's trouble. 3-2 to behind. Swing and a drive, center field. That's got a chance to go. It might have too much air, and it will. Well, after such an errant throw, you wish that Detroit would have been able to cash in. Not so. We move to the bottom of inning number 3, and that's going to bring up Palm Trees. So exciting end to the inning there with the errant throw, and it did not end up coming to haunt anybody. Broken bat there on the infield ground out is going to lead to out number 1 here for the Neon. Island Vibes stand in. Throws the first pitch away from Eve. Turning off a lamp there. All right. Well, Eve gives up a walk. A rarity for her. Tide Pool's going to stand in. Island Vibes, the runner at first. And that's going to be too low. Nope. 2-0. Runner goes. The throw. Not in time. Stolen base there for Island Vibes in its second. Not a good count. Swing and a miss. Going to fill the count. Eve on line. Checking on the runner there is Eve. And a foul ball keeps the at-bat alive for Tide Pools. Checking on the runner again is Eve, drawing boos from this Orlando crowd. And that's going to be a strikeout for Eve to get herself out of trouble. Way to boost the young one's confidence. Eve trying to get out of this inning. Stands in against Hallie Comet. Well, 3 balls to begin the at-bat for Hallie. And 4 pitches. And Hallie's going to take first base on the walk. Second one of the inning. Well, Eve is struggling to find the zone. You have to wonder if the servers of Eve Online are down. I don't know. And she's not finding it. Peels looking a little desperate. Eve comes set. And there's a strikeout as the bat goes shattering, and that's going to do it for the Neon here in the third as we move to the 4th with Orlando with a 2-run lead. Mathbook stands in, looking to keep Detroit in this ball game. Echo Dot says no thanks, but serves up a cookie. Mathbook's going to take it to center field, where it's going to be caught. For out number 1, now we take a look at Charlie Angels as she steps in. First pitch is in there from Echo Dot. So hope everyone is having a good one. Hoping this new format for doing these videos works out for you. There's a strikeout there for Echo Dot of Charlie Angels, and that is going to bring up Piper Piping. But let me know what you're thinking. You like this new format? You like where we're going with this? Is this better or worse than the streams? If I'm able to convert everything over, I'm tech savvy for certain things. Doing Let's Plays and that kind of thing is not one of them. So I have attempted to do these things on PC a couple of times, but between accessibility issues and other problems, as the strikeout there is going to end the inning for Detroit, we move to the fourth. The bottom half of inning number 4, and that is going to bring in somebody. 47, that's going to be Grumpy Gills. And Grumpy Gills in there, but I'm hoping that a format like this might be able to allow me to make more episodes, but also maybe make them easier to watch. We don't obviously have the concern about connections. I'm hoping maybe that'll do us some good. We gotta figure out a system between the PlayStation and the Mac, or maybe just with the PlayStation, to work on uploading the video you're watching. But obviously, if you're seeing it right now, I've done my job, and we're 2 parts in. So we'll hope for the best. As there's a strike. Well, Grumpy Gills look to have gotten a board, but Yvonne Line strikes out another batter, and that's going to bring up volleyball. If you're wondering, one, a lot of the teams and names have themes, and they're just memey because this game likes to make silly names. But one of my kids that I used to work with would say volleyball instead of volleyball, and I thought it was cute. So that is why you have volleyball in the game. There's a couple other names that I could put in based on silly ways that my kids say words. So that might happen at some point. As oh, that's a wild pitch by no small margin. Nothing doing there. And Eve trying to get back in this at-bat. And that's going to do it for the Neon as we move into inning number 5. Still a 2-0 game. There's still time in this one. Don't sleep on this offense as somebody stands in. I just read the name and then blanked. Barry Blend. High fly ball. Took it a long way. She gave it a ride. It was not enough. Candy Corn fouling off a couple to start this at-bat. An Echo Dot is ready. And Candy Corn, a single up the middle. Trying to get something going for the victory. And that'll also bring up Windswept Hair, hoping for good things in this at-bat. First pitch strike there from Echo. And Detroit trying to get something going. Middle stages of this one, not gonna do it. Echo strikes out Windswept Hair. And here is Peel's Bananas. Couple of outs in the inning. First pitch is low from Echo Dot. But hope you are well wherever you're at, whatever you're doing today. Thank you for taking the time to check this out. I'm enjoying recording these. I hope you're enjoying seeing them. Again, if you have any feedback about players or things I should or shouldn't be doing, let me know. 2-0 as we move to the bottom of inning number 5. Yvonne Line's only giving up the 2. So she's really not doing so bad. And as I say that, alright. Sorry, I'm not looking as much at the names at the moment, but yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see, or another way that you'd like to see me play a game like this, let me know. I like doing a mix of playing the games and also kind of watching them and commentating over them, as that's crushed a long way. It's not going to stay fair. Wow. What a break there. Well, Yvonne Line pitched herself into plenty of trouble in this one. And she's in trouble now. On right field, that's got plenty of carry, and that's going to go. Solo home run there, as you get the details. I don't even know who it was. Stayed just fair on the first base side and traveled into that pink sea here in Orlando. And that might do the same on the left side. Not quite, but it will get down. Eve might be done in this one. Putting up a couple of hits, widening the lead for the Neon. That's something you want to see. Indeed, we will see a pitching change. Miss Elevator. And that's not going to do us a whole lot of much. Runner breaks for home. No, they don't. They hold. Well, Ella. And that one's inside. I can't get a good look at the name at the moment. There's almost no time between pitches. Elevator just gave up a cookie. And that's going to go. Well, we're starting to see flashbacks to early in this series when Orlando started pulling away. And that's going to get up to 6 runs on the Orlando side of the scoreboard as Ella looking a little shaken up out there to Peels. And she's not starting this at-bat out in a healthy way. And gives up the walk, does Elevator. Volleyball coming in, trying to keep this inning afloat for the Neon. Doing good things on the offensive side of the baseball right now. Couple of outs. Ella just needs one. And there it might be. Center field. Playable. Plenty of time. Caught out there to end the inning. Not before 4 runs touch home plate in this one. We move to the 6th. 4-0 Orlando. Well, headlights against Echo, who has been pitching a ball game tonight. The balls to start the at-bat to headlights. Swings at one low. And bops that through the infield for a single. Well, here's behind. Hoping to do good things. And that's going to be a first pitch ball. And a foul there makes it 1-1. Echo Dot to behind. Another foul ball, and the account is 1-2. 2-2 on the inside pitch. And that could be playable. And it will be, so behind is gone. Matt Brooks started off this series as one of the more powerful hitters on this ball club and has quieted somewhat, but able to deliver in a big spot there to keep the inning alive. Station to station we go. And that's going to bring up Charlie Angels. And she takes the first one there from Echo Dot. Swinging a drive. Left field. That might have enough time to be handled out there. Not quite. Low. No speed for the runners. And that comes back to bite us. Piper Piping stands in. 2 are gone. Nobody across as yet. And that's just inside for ball 1. 1-1 to Piper Piping from Echo. Swinging a drive. Left field. That's going to get through, and that's going to score 1. No, it's not. That's going to be the end of the inning. Could have been a big inning. It wasn't. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Let's cruise this along a little bit so we make sure we get everything in here. And there's the first out. Ella settling in a little bit more after giving up a few runs, and she is going to be gone for buzz off. And that's going to be driven a long way to left field, and Orlando is stoked. The home run there, as you get a look at the details. Buzz off, settles in, not. As she comes right in and allows this lead to be extended. Here's Island Vibes. I'll put that one behind you. $7-0 Orlando. And it's looking like they're going to take the series win in this one as we move to the later stages. Another foul ball there for Island. Crushes that one. Once again, foul. And that's a wild pitch. And hit Island vibes. She appears to be all right. Clearly shaken up his Buzz after giving up the home run and now the hit by pitch. And fly ball left field. That's going to be trouble. That's going to come down, and runner is going to be waved around at third base, going home, and 8 is our deficit. Kelly Comet. Buzz off on the mound, trying to do something. The inconsistency of this Detroit ball club has been the story of the last 4 games in a nutshell. And a good play on the defense. Brings another out for Detroit on the defensive side. 2 gone. There's one more to get out of this one. And that may be able to do it. Not quite. Foul ball. Back into the crowd as a souvenir. And another 0-2. 1-2. 2-2 now. I'm blind. Can't look at things. Buzz off. And that's going to be thrown. First base. That's going to finally put a stop to the bleeding. 2 more runs. 8-0 as we move into the 7th inning. New arm in the game. Going to be standing in for the Neon. 7.4 ERA. And don't ask me why Toasty Sandwalker. Maybe I was assuming you're, walking in the sand. I don't know. It was funny in my head. Pretty silly now. Another strikeout there for Orlando pitching. I mean, the bottom line in this one, the pitching has been stellar on the Neon side of the baseball. Pop-up, that's going to probably be playable. And it will indeed. And there goes the victory as we move to the bottom of the 7th in this one. At this point, the pitching is more a formality than anything else. Buzz off. Out for another inning and out for another run. That one, right field, she's gone. 9-0. Orlando, the Sea of Pink, rises as one for the solo home run as you get a look at the details there. Well, a good game here for the Neon, not so for the victory, as you kind of just have to look back at this series and shake your head. You had those first 2 games were so lopsided. Yesterday was just insane, and you think that baseball just does that. You have 3 disasters and a gem, and that's looking like the way that this series is shaping up as we move into the latter half of this ball game, bottom of the 7th. There's still time. You don't want to mill in your chances, but and that one crushed right field. That's got a chance. Not gonna do it. Well, the Neon got a couple of outs here, and Buzz just trying to get the inning over, and that'll do her. So we move to inning number 8 with a 9-0 score. Feels bananas. Gonna stand in now. And Toasty's gonna stay in for Orlando. As well she should there. Easy play to retire Peels. Headlights stands in. Top of the order again for Detroit. Headlights trying to tear the cover off one. Not able to do that. Might be tearing her sad plane ticket home in about 6, what are we at, 5 more outs? Make it 4. Well, here's behind, 2 gone, nobody on. Behind crushes that ball, center field. That's got a chance to at least avoid the shutout, and it will. Behind with a solo. That thing wasn't slow by any stretch. And at least the shutout is averted if you need a positive tonight. There it is. Well, you like to see that from B, continuing the hot streak, of course. And that's probably going to have enough air under it to be taken care of. Not so. Keep the inning alive. That's going to bring up Charlie Angels. Runner on base, 2 gone. Charlie, left field, fair ball. That's going to get to the corner. And going home is the runner. We're in there. All right. A couple of runs across in this half inning. Piper takes a ball. Well, at least you can say they didn't go down without a fight. And Piper. Foul. 2-strike count for Piper is not going to put her away just yet. 2-2. That's grounded. Going to throw across the diamond, and that's going to be it for the victory in this one. For the 8th. We move to the bottom half of the 8th. Not that the lead needs extending, but Buzz is going to stay in this ball game, at least initially, as she gets a first pitch strike. No chance as the runner able to run out that play. Well, Buzz off has no more in there in the tank in this one. And rather than keep with Buzz, ditto. Standing in with the foul ball there. Trying to end things decently here. Just get yourself to the 9th. Do what you can. If you're watching from home, if you have a Detroit victory ball cap around the house, go ahead and put it inside out. And that's going to get down for Orlando. And a run able to come across all the way. What a disaster. And 10 runs in this one. Well, that'll finally get an out moving. So we're doing okay. Let's get through this inning, get through this ball game, and get ready to send her. I believe we go next to Colorado. Don't quote me on that. A couple of outs now. Ditto able to settle down. Giving up the sad defensive play there. Is able to get herself out of the 8th. We move to inning number 9. Down by 7 are the victory. Down to their final 3 outs in this one. And Barry Blend stands in 0-2 all of a sudden. Looks up and that count is not in her favor. And she's gone. So 1 out. Candy Corn standing in here. And a strike outside. 1-1. To Candy, 2-1. As I said before the breaks, throw on your Ball cap, inside out, upside down, whatever you want to do. Rally cap time on the road. I'm a big rally cap guy in real life. I know it's silly, but there's something about baseball and superstition, as out number 2 is grabbed there, that really appeals to me, and it's one of my favorite parts of going to a ball game, even if the home team is down. I've been to some Rochester Honkers games as well as St. Paul Saints games. Unfortunately, rally cap's not going to help tonight, as the Neon claim the win. I'll get you a look at the numbers. But what superstitions do you follow in baseball? Any in particular? You know, what do you do in the crowd? You a rally cap guy or gal, or not so much? Yes, here are the totals. Look at your Meme League MVPs of the night. Echo Dot, 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 9 strikeouts. Island Vibes went 2 for 3 tonight with a home run, a double. 3 RBIs and 2 runs scores. And Grumpy Gills, 3 for 4, 2 home runs in this one, a double, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Thank you guys for checking out another part of the Super Mega Baseball 3 Detroit Victory franchise. If you have any feedback or any suggestions for the series, I am all ears, you bet. So, whatever you're doing, hope it's going well. I hope you have a good day, good night, good week, good month, good year, whatever it is. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for checking this out, and we'll see you soon.